Hello. I would like to start by saying I apologise that I've taken such a while to, I'll say such a while, but 3 weeks-ish, to make a video or update on anything. But I've been relatively busy and had things going on, work, whatnot. I went away for a few days for my birthday. In my 20s now. Very weird. But yes, I just thought I would explain that before. But anyway, talking about my birthday and whatnot, I wanted to basically talk to you guys and tell you what I'm planning and what I have in stock to show you guys and basically explain what I have to offer you guys and for you to watch and what I have in mind. I'll start off with saying, so do you remember, if you did watch my last video, I had mentioned I ordered some Lego sets. So first we have the Old Town 15-year anniversary Lego sets, and that came, I think, about 2 weeks ago. I got that one myself, and then I've also got the blacksmiths, the four weapons blacksmith legacy builds. I am confused about, what I'm confused about is how some of these builds and sets are now coming out as legacy sets, but they were never sets to begin with. Obviously, I know that makes sense, but there's been 7 Destiny bounties, but there hasn't been one workshop blacksmiths till now. I don't know. If I'm wrong, then please leave it in the comments. But yes, I also have some other things to my right, not on here. I also have some other things, but I can go over that at a different time, or if I decide to, I'll show you guys. But yeah, but what I'm planning to do and show you guys and offer you guys is I'm planning to maybe start my own mocks and turn these sets. I'm not turning these sets into something different, but include these sets into a city type build thing. Once I can figure out the space and whatnot. But I will get into that eventually. But I have always had in my head, I made a little mind map a while ago about what I want to do, and I've always wanted to include some sets like the Marvel ones or Star Wars ones and whatnot, and Lego Ninjago sort of include all of them into one. So if you see in the Lego movie, how all these different universes collide sort of thing into so you have their universe and then Emmett and everything like that is jumping between the different universes. What I want to do is basically have not like that, but sort of steal that sort of thought away and basically have parts of all these different universes and some sort of power core in the middle, and make it seem like it was an explosion, and make it seem like all these different universes have sort of collided and also have branched off into their own little area. If that makes sense, it makes sense. But yes, I'm a bit of a geek, so I have a lot of themes and whatnot going around here. You can see there I have Disney. I have a lot of Disney. I have Star Wars, Minecraft, Harry Potter, Titanic up there, whatnot. I don't know why that keeps dying. So, sorry, 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Anyway, yes. So I have a lot of collectibles. I'm sort of geek, and I have loads of different sort of styles and themes of stuff. I have a lot of Doctor Who stuff up there. So, yeah. Anyway, that is the first path I wanted to branch down. sort of to show you that sort of stuff. However, I also will say I do have 2 massive boxes like up there full of Lego that I bought from eBay and stuff like that. I've sort of gone into that sort of stuff, like sorted it out and whatnot, and like this is just like a box of like scraps or potential sets, and I also have like loads and loads of boxes up there of potential sets. So if that's something you want me to go into, then I can. The other thing I wanted to go into is, with my birthday, I thought I'd give myself a present, and I'll sort of scour around eBay and try find some figurines. So I've always wanted to collect these Lego Ninjago figures, and there's certain ones I've always wanted. I've never had the opportunity, I've never been really able to actually explore that sort of thing and try buy them and find them and whatnot. I have done some research. I've done some research, so I know what I'm looking into. But eBay is quite difficult to sort of look into. Look, let me just move around my setup quickly, and I'll get back to you guys, and I will sort of go into more detail about it. Anyway, so I've gotten into position, and I'll just sort of talk about what I mean. So basically, given with obviously, you know, if you go onto eBay, if you have gone onto eBay, it can be quite difficult to find the sort of things you're looking for without being scammed or things looking dodgy, and there's loads of things you need to check. And in this case, I did all that. So to begin with, I'll show you what I come out with, which I'm quite happy with. Now this was just from a random seller, and it was more just a jumble of things. So as you can see, I haven't, like, just a disclaimer, I haven't actually watched past, I don't know if I just mentioned this, but I haven't actually watched past season 7. Yeah, I haven't watched past season 7, so I don't know anything like this. I have been watching Lego Ninjago for absolutely years, since I was like 11, well, since it came out, basically. Season 7, just after season 7, it just didn't appeal to me because of how different it changed and all of that. I am currently watching it at the moment, and I am going to try push past season 7 and just carry it on. I like the film. Is there something about the series that threw me off, so I stopped watching it, but I need to carry on watching, and I am watching. So my disclaimer is I don't know what some of these figures are, so the ones I don't know I'm going to put to the side. But I got this guy. I don't know who he is. He's in pretty good condition. I think he's from one of the newer sets. I'm almost certain he is. Got him. Now, got a coal without the head. And these are the sort of bits which are good, but I'm not too fussed about, or that aren't complete. You then have, I'm guessing these are all sort of the same sort of things. You got these. I don't know what these are, but basically all this is brought from eBay for my birthday, and I was looking for ages around eBay trying to find out if any of it's a scam or if it's just, you know, this, yeah. But I have a bunch of bits sort of just scattered around, a lot of them not complete. The one that I'm annoyed that I have not complete is Klaus. So it's okay. And actually, now I think about it, I recognise her, but I can't remember what form. I haven't watched Ninjago in ages, but I am rewatching it at the moment. So that's the random bits from the sets I bought, well, from the bundle I bought. You have a complete coal. I'm almost certain it's from. I can't remember what set it's from. It's from. It's from. I can't remember what it's called, but he basically is like the ghost season where where Cole gets turned to a ghost and they learn air jitsu and whatnot. The next one is Chen. It's Chen. Chen, which is obviously where'd I put him? Which is obviously Klaus's right hand man. So they go together, but I obviously haven't got the head or the hair for him. So you've got Cheng, and then you've got Cole. This is what I'm on about. You've got one of the ghost guys, but pretty sure it's from a newer set, like a legacy set. Sorry, give me a moment. Yeah, anyway, so I'm pretty sure it's from a newer set, from like a legacy set. Same as this one. Serpentine. Newer set, I know. Right, here's where it gets interesting. I got... Don't worry about that. Pythor. I got half a Pythor. And then I also got half of Scales. Now, when I first bought this, I was like, do you know what? I'm not too fussed. I'm not too bothered because I'll go into it in a second, but I'm not too bothered. But it's nice to have half of these. As I'll go into that in a second. But the most interesting thing I got out of all of this, now I'm pretty sure, if I remember, this all cost about £30, £37. It also included Jay. So it's Jay's torso. You're probably wondering why that's good, because I've only got one part of 3 parts of the body. This torso alone sells for about, I think, £20, because the complete figurine is worth over £100. But I managed to get this as well as some of the other parts of the, well, what I've shown you, for a good decent price. It may not seem like it's worth it, but it very much was, in my opinion. You've also got these ones. These both. This one goes for like 30, 40 quid. This one goes for, I have no idea, but price doesn't really matter for me. But I just thought I'd go into that and show you. Right. This is where I'll talk about basically why I specifically went to buy this set. Now it might sound weird to why this, for this being a reason to why I bought the set, but you understand. So I managed to get 4 staffs. You're probably wondering, why do I want staffs? Well, I also found another deal, well, more figures on eBay, which I thought were decent and I thought was a good deal. Now, I think, if I can recall, the overall price of these worth £97. In retrospect, for what they are, is good. So, first of all, you have Pythor. Yeah, Pythor. Now, this is from the newer sets. This is from a legacy set, I believe. But all in all, it's okay. Got Pythor. He's worth like £20, maybe 30, pushing it maybe. But if you can give me a second, if you can see, if it will focus, I'll just show you this side of it. If you see, basically here it says Lego, there it says Lego, here you can see the split in the tail. Sort of, you can't really see, but there's a little split in the tail. That's basically how you define if they're real Lego. So, Pythor, Chumsworth Pythor, I believe. Here's where I got a bit aggravated with that Pythor. By the way, that Pythor being the cheapest one out of all of them. I got this guy, Pythor again, scales. I can't remember what one they are out of. I think that's the Anaconda, or I don't know, but these I got these for. Well, 5 actually. Got these 5. Now, when I first got them, something that appealed to me was, why does the new Pythor look so much less shinier? Bear in mind, I've never owned anything like these, but I've always wanted to. But I thought, why do they look so much more shinier than the newer figure? Then I looked at the tail, I was like, wait, why is that got a split in it? Then to realise the tails were bent. Like they kept folding over each other and going underneath, meaning they couldn't stand up. I was like, that's really strange. But then I realised, hold on, why do they fall apart so easy? Because when I took it out of the bag, it was literally just all of them were in pieces. And I thought, I'm really confused because their detail is not that great. His print is sideways, like is to the side. And I felt a big rush of doubt go over my head, and I was like, these aren't real, are they? And no, they're not. So just a reminder, a gentle, friendly reminder. Be careful what you buy on eBay, because even though they were listed as real, authentic, rare, whatnot, they can still scam you. So to an average kid, so if it was for like a child, say like 5 years old, who really liked Ninjago and started watching it and got these, you probably wouldn't be suspicious. But because I had been thinking about these for years and I'm highly anticipating it, I was highly anticipated on having them, or just to a regular genuine buyer, a lot of you would not realise, but then a lot of you would. Now, this has not upset me. It's not bothered me at all, because I've already contacted the seller and mentioned everything. But I've already sorted out, so don't worry. But this is just why. Just be careful. So I've got all of these for £97. And the only one that's worth anything is this guy, who's £17. He's worth £17. You can probably get all of these. Like, if you're not bothered by whether they actually are Lego or anything like that, you can probably buy these for probably about £20 altogether, because they're just 3D printed. Oh, mind you, they're very well printed for being fake, and I think that's what got me, how well printed they are. Because I also, after I saw a review from a day prior to when these were delivered, of someone saying mine is fake, very well printed, but the you can't pull them apart. And then I thought, oh, okay. So within that time, they managed to change it where you can pull them apart. So they printed them in sections, but Anyway, so that's that section. I find it quite funny, in all fairness. Again, not annoyed, not upset. I find it quite funny. But anyway, yes. The final thing I want to mention is I would like to start doing some gameplay. For example, Minecraft, Terraria, I don't know, Call of Duty, whatever you guys feel like you want me to play. I do want to start a realm. I have got a realm up. I just don't have the equipment to be able to record on anything as of yet. I only have the equipment to record in person. I don't have the equipment to record on, say, Xbox, laptop, computer, whatnot. But if you would like to see that, then just let me know. But that's pretty much it. So thank you guys. Hope you have a good evening, day, morning, life, sleep, on the toilet, having fun, I don't know. But yes, goodbye everyone.
I like to put stuff online.